So solve the simultaneous equations. So we've got equation 1 here and equation 2. We need to solve them by making either the x terms or the y terms the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take equation 1 and times it by 2, because then I will get 4x at the front. So making sure I times through everything by 2. And then the second equation I'm just going to leave the same, because I've then got my x term being equal. What I'm then going to do is like a takeaway really, so it's like a sort of takeaway. You've done 4x, take 4x is gone. Now, be careful here, because it's 6y minus 6y take away minus 2, which ends up being an add 2y. Same thing here, 20 take away minus 4. So 20 subtract minus 4 will then give you 24. Divide by 8, which will give you y equals 3. What we then do is substitute that back into one of the equations. I'll generally pick the top one here because it's a bit more straightforward, because there's a lot less negatives in it. So I've got 4x plus 6 lots of 3, because that's y instead, equals 20. So 4x plus 18 equals 20. Take 18 off both sides will give me 4x is equal to 2. And then divide by 4, and then get x equals 2 over 4, which is a half. So I've now got my values of x and y. I can double check by placing both of these into the second one. So I'm just going to do a check with 2. So 4 lots of x, so 4 lots of a half, minus 2 lots of 3 is equal to minus 4. So let's see if that works. 4 halves is 2. 2 take away 6 equals minus 4. So I've got my answers. I think I'll just write them down again. Usually put the x answer first here. So we get then that x equals a half and y equals 3.